The name, well, the name.
Shit.
Yeah, I know. It's got the white beard and everything. I'm not turning 21. But the name, Stony Iron, and the essence of the character being born and the name, and the, you know what I mean, is Stony 21. Come this January, I'm finally legal to drink. That's right. And actually, I got the name because of meteorites. Is what I was reading about meteorites. Okay.
Okay.
And interestingly enough, they were called Stony Iron meteorites. And at the time, I was a hip hop artist. I was trying to get the name going. As you know, a good name, a good hard. What's harder? What's a hard name, right? And so I was reading it, and I was like, oh damn, the Stony Iron sounds pretty dope. And so right there, I was like, oh, Stony Iron, yeah, man. And the meteorites, I got into the whole thing of the
Wait,
the
what
polarity.
do you mean meteorites, though?
Well, okay, here's the thing. In Arizona, I believe Phoenix, they excavated these sites where, I guess, the meteorites hit, of course, and they found stone and iron embedded together. So the iron and the stone cannot be done. It cannot embed itself. It doesn't fuse like that in this atmosphere. It can't because of the pressure and the heat. It has to happen out there in the cosmos, yes, and that's how it meshes and blends and all that. And so when it comes down here and it lands, they excavated this Stony Iron meteorites, and they're really beautiful, they're really big, and they're bright and everything. And I just got into the whole thing of stone and iron.
I thought you were saying media rights.
Oh, meteorites.
You're saying meteorites.
Hey, let me write that one down. That's gonna be another lyric. Meteorites.
I thought you were into like a fight for legal.
I like that one better now because that's what I'm trying to.
That's
trying to get the meteorites on. Yeah,
that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
So
no meteorites, like asteroids, like asteroids from the outside and. In the atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's
so it was a stony.
So these stony iron meteorites. They excavated them, and I was thinking the name is so it's a hard name. How can you beat stone and iron? Paso, and so it's just perfect to have that name because it means different things. One of the jokes I say is that I have that stone cold iron, not that stony emotionist, that stony emotionist stare that just that's another way of taking stony, and then meteorite, stony. So I was thinking, we're living on a planet that's the third rock from the sun. That's a big stone, and with the iron polarity of the north and the south pole, that is the whole magnetism that spins the Earth that gives us a day. That's what creates time. That's time,
right?
Spinning around. Yeah. So let me tell you this: without stony iron, there is no time.
Oh, nice!
And that's why I put the whole name together. And you asked a very good question, man.
Oh, thank you. That was the first one too. God damn. Oh, you just went like super like you just nerded out.
Geeked. Self-proclaimed geologist. That's another reason for the
story. Who would have thought? Like I always thought he would just like go up on stage and scream about cocaine, and I was like, no.
Well, that too.
Time and everything. It's like, whoa, what the fuck?
Time and place. I don't scream about cocaine at every show.
I shouldn't have started drinking it.
Only at the bizarre churches, the church bazaars. That's only. But yeah, time and place.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, this fucking stone. Holy shit, man! You started too heavy already.
All right, yeah, heavy as stone iron.
Yeah. That's a good one. So it's gonna be your birthday here pretty soon. Oh, and Stony. Wait, so Stony Iron.
Okay. Yeah, that's Stony Iron. That's the whole. That's the ego. He's turning 21.
Okay.
He's young.
On the same day, or
really egotistic, especially when you're 21. But no, me, the actual person. Yeah, I'm turning 43. That is this Friday.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Dude, thanks for like spending it with me.
This is thanks for having me and just having something because this is a good little time of the month and the year and then life.
It is. I didn't know if people wanted to do a podcast like so close to the holidays. But people, especially, like, I'm getting such a great response. I'm really thankful to you and to, like, everybody else that's been here.
Yeah.
And people who share the podcast and give me likes and everything. Because, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying. And I'm learning little by little all the time.
Watching them.
So it's kind of cool that everybody's like, no, yeah. When you told me, I was like, yeah, dude, like, I'm going out of town. Like, it's going to be perfect. That way we can talk about, like, your trip, the competition that you're doing, and your birthday.
Definitely.
And then about the time that I got roofied.
Oh, yeah, that's always a good story.
Story
to tell.
It's a good holiday story.
It's a great holiday story. Hey, now kids, gather around.
Yeah.
This is why you always cover your drink. Don't take it with you, really.
Yeah, and then we were at another bar like a couple days after that, and we saw this. This is like a basketball player. We were near downtown somewhere.
We were.
And we saw a guy. Oh, you were there. That's right. Yeah, it was at Scenics. That's right.
Oh, I totally forgot, girl.
And there was a guy that put he had a coaster.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man.
And I even had to show you, like, look, come here, look, this is what you do.
Yeah,
see this what this man just did right here? This is how you keep yourself from being roofie.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah, man.
Then I got away from me though. So the weirdest thing is that I really didn't plan on drinking. Like I already had my schedule set because I think I was off work the next day, and I was like, oh cool man, like I'm gonna do the open mic, and then I'm gonna take it easy, and then I'm gonna wake up early the next day, which I did still.
But not under the right circumstances.
Not under my circumstances, yeah. And then I was sober. I felt great for some reason. It's like, okay. But that was the ironic part. And then also that my grandpa called me the day before, and he's like, hey man, like you're drinking a lot. You gotta slow this shit down.
He told you something like, hey, you better watch your drinking?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, all my family at this point, they've all kind of said it. And then a lot of my friends drink a lot more, and nobody gives them any hell. So it's gotten away from me a few times. But I mean, hey, we're probably like.
But they're talking about. Speaking of which, but I like the fact that he told you that time, day before to watch your drinking.
Yeah.
But what he should have told you is watch your drink.
Yeah.
Just
maybe
make
that's
sure.
What he meant.
Maybe that's what he meant. Yeah.
Drink.
Yeah, watch your drink. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him, it's like, you should have been more specific, man.
Yeah. Because that's what you really had to look for, because you actually took it easy.
Yeah.
But somebody.
And I did.
Wanted you to take it hard. I don't know.
Yeah, it was too. Yeah.
I don't know how you.
All the comics, man.
But it's gonna be a mystery, like we said. We know we kind of know what happened, but we don't know for sure. We're never gonna know unless somebody were to step out of the woodwork one day and say, you know what, I'm the one roofing him. But other than that, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think we're ever gonna know. It's gonna be one of those things that just.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's not like a yearly thing either. It's like, hey, let's do a Halloween tradition.
They're just following you around with the roof.
Yeah, it's like, it's Halloween. Halloween's coming up, guys.
You put a string down. No, move in, and then just drop that bitch.
Oh man, yeah. But then that's the weirdest thing. It's like, I only had 2 drinks, and that's the one thing that I didn't want anybody to know. It's like, no. Hey, like I'm not a lightweight. Because I looked, and then
nobody wants to know.
Yeah.
But this is El Paso that we have a pride and tradition. There's a pride that what?
Yeah.
You call me weak?
Yeah. It's like I could drink more. I could drink under the table. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, let alone the fact that you almost got what maybe even killed, molested, or raped. But no, fuck that.
Yeah.
You're trying to say I have a low tolerance?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's where I draw the line, right?
That's what offended me the most.
That's the most. Especially as a little Paso, and you're like, no. Don't you insult me and my family that way.
Yeah. Oh man, especially now, like it's Chente gone.
Hey, we've been in a long time. How old was he now?
83, I think.
83.
And then somebody made a joke that I was like, oh, I don't want to be that guy, but like, wasn't he old as hell? It's like, and then I commented, I was like, yeah, what about Betty White? Like, isn't she like 100 and something already? And she's still
Betty White
kicking.
Yeah, exactly. Why can't all her
Mexico has
make it to
100? Mexico has their own version of Betty White. It's Chabelo. I don't even know. He's the guy that dresses like a little kid.
Oh, yeah. How old is he now? Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, dude, they're older than time. Yeah. And it's like, hey, age has nothing to do with it.
It's not. It's a spirit.
I think so. Plus, this dude, like, drank a lot.
Yes,
There's
exactly.
that famous picture where he's doing, like, that.
If you can make it to that 83, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, but hey, here's to him, right?
Here's to him. Yeah, definitely.
Well, we're going to have a shot here in a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
To Gente.
He's turning 43. He was 83. Has a good 40. I can imagine doing this life all over again. That's another 40 years.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I don't have that much in me. That sounds exhausting already.
Yeah.
Because I think I've squeezed the good. I think I've squeezed the good maybe 50, 55 years since it's 43. Yeah. I did a little bit more than what you should. A little easy. But
man, you're talking about time.
I am happy to, again, because there is no time without Stony. Yeah, we've been through this. No, but for real, cheers to the whole life, man. And just, it's a whole.
I think we're like spending your birthday with. Well, I mean, eve of your birthday.
Almost
eve. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of birthdays around now, and I have a lot of love, a lot of family, all that good stuff. So, man.
Are you spending it with family? Your birthday?
I am on Friday. Yeah, definitely. Some friends, family, loved ones, all that good stuff. It's gonna be great.
That's good.
So you gotta do it.
That's nice that you still like hang out with your family, have a big party for it.
Actually, I'm not having a big party actually because when I turned 40,
because COVID.
Oh, yeah, I guess that too. Yeah, because I'm going. But no, but what it really is, when I turned 40, because 40 is a monumental. 40 is like the milestone. Milestone. Nah. No, but really, 40 is the, hey, you turned 40, right? And then after that, like, 41, 42, 43, everybody gives a fuck all the way to 50. Because, you hit the goal, now you're 50, you made it to 50. You have a century, all that good shit. Yeah. But... yeah, 43. I mean, okay, no, like I said, 40. I threw a huge party. It was great. It was my sister's house. It was a full moon thing. I think, and then since I'm 17, I think we kind of like prorated it somehow to the or observed. Prorated the money, yeah. It's always a money thing. No, we observed it on the 21st. You know how what is it? That's the solstice. Oh, I'm very into this whole time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the solstice. It's winter solstice. That's when winter begins.
Right.
It's the 21st. So I had a whole party on that and full moon. It was all great. I was 40.
Right.
And now, no, I mean, I've just now it's until I turn 50, then it's gonna be a big gala again if I make it.
I don't really make a big deal of my birthday.
I usually don't either, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 40 was the one.
So it's kind of nice.
Because I made it to 40, and it's a big.
I like being invited to birthdays because it's like, hey, somebody that cares. Like, because it's like me. It's like, okay, like so this year I'm going to be 30. This next year.
Okay,
so that's going to be a good one.
One.
Yeah, so I was going to be
getting into the 30s.
Pretty good one. But it's like, I mean, like after 21, I think there's like a comedian that talks about that. It's like the big ones are like 18, 21, and 30.
It's very true, yeah.
And then 10s.
Let me tell you this: I turned 30. When I turned 30, I turned 30 in the third. And that's a tongue twister. I turned 30 in the dirtiest way. Now check this out. I just caught chain to the annex from county. I had gotten arrested a couple days before my birthday. And this is back in 2008. It was anniversary to that one. Just crack one open for that. Hey, because I ain't happening today.
Yeah,
today I'm looking around.
Night's still young.
Knock on wood. You gotta knock up on wood. That's the thing about the knocking up is positive.
Oh,
I know all kinds of little tidbits. Yeah. No, but check this out. So I caught chain. I get there. They process you the whole day like in holding cells. And then you get up to upstairs to go change and everything. And once you get there, you have to. They want you to shower, of course, and plus you want to too, because you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah. So this is already in the night, and I was born. I know my time. I was born and everything. Yeah. I was born at 9:35 p.m. and that's pretty much almost to the minute. I made it up there. I had to change. I was in the shower, so I was naked and wet. Same way I was brought into this world, pretty much naked and wet, in a jail cell, taking a shower. Turning 30 wow. In the dirtiest way.
That's good. That's cool.
That's cool. Is it? Yeah. I mean, at the time it wasn't. Yeah, at the time it wasn't. At the time I was like, kill me now. Yeah, but now that you make it through this and you look back to shit like that and it makes you who you are now.
It's a good story.
It is a good story, and that's the very last time I went into jail. I did a good 7 months after that, actually.
Wow.
That was the beginning of 7 months. And then I said, no, I'm not coming back. I'm not going to do this again. And when you're in there, they tell you, a lot of you are going to be back. A lot of you, the percentage.
Yeah.
And I said, no, not me.
And you haven't been.
Haven't been.
Nice. That's good. Knock on wood again. Seriously, yeah. I'll do that now. Wow, that's good. Oh man.
Speaking about birthdays, I had to throw that one in. You said 30. So
yeah. So now I gotta.
Those are the monumental ones. The big 3-0, the big 21, the big 3-0, the big 4-0, the big 5-0.
Every decade.
Yeah, and then after 50, nobody's. It was just amazed. Like, oh, you're still alive.
Yeah. It's like, oh shit, he made it this far.
Maybe 75. Hey,
you know how much he drinks?
Are you still coherent? Kind of coherent. You're 75. Hey, you kind of know what I'm saying there. Yeah. And then that's another milestone.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, he's still kicking and screaming.
You still understand what we're talking about?
Still yelling at people from
memories?
stage.
Still remember your memories?
God.
This stuff didn't kill it, did it?
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
It keeps you young too, I think, to a certain extent. Yeah. I mean,
it's a whole mind thing.
People who drink a lot, I haven't seen them get very sick. I mean, at least the people that I know kind of around me, they really haven't gotten sick because it's all that alcohol's killing all the... it's just evaporating.
Just banishing it from your system.
Oh man. So I did want to ask about. So I didn't know. I thought you told me, where was it? I think it was at raves actually.
Okay.
That you didn't do comedy for a long time. I mean, you mentioned it.
I have taken my hiatuses. It is true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you started. Like I just found this out right now. That you started as a hip hop artist?
Yes, that I'm saying that was the whole purpose of the name. And
do you have any music out?
I do have it on YouTube. I have it on SoundCloud.
I'm gonna put that up. All the links up here.
Okay. I wish there was more, but that's it. No, but I mean, I had myself out there. I did songs. I did a solo album of my own, all of like 20 songs strong, just me. And then I had this group with me, my homeboy and my homegirl. Actually, it was 3 of us, trio, and we all rapped. My homeboy made the beats, and then between me and him, we had a group. Then between me and her, we had a group. So it was like I was just writing. Just different stuff, and I actually wrote I learned how to write for a woman. Like I wrote something she could say, and told her how to say it. You know what I mean? Right. And it actually worked out pretty good.
Damn it, you're full of talent. Holy shit!
Thanks. but that's what it started out. I'm actually more comfortable with the lyrics, writing and sitting there with a song and a beat and really getting into it. And cool. Hooks just come to me, names come to me, the premise comes to me, and I feel like just you hear it. Yeah. It's like somebody's saying it and trying to record it and get it down before it's gone.
You're very good at alliterating.
Alliteration. I love alliteration, especially the S's because it's Stony, And I'll throw a whole thing with 66 S's. Oh, yeah. 66 S's, man. Simon.
That's kind of cool that you mentioned that. So last week I had a guy, Leo, from, he's on... You could look at the podcast from before. I'm on social media. Oh, right. And he's been doing music here for a long time. Probably like 7 years. Oh. And he was really behind the scenes. So this coming year, I don't know if you want to get back into music and stuff like that.
I have been dabbling in it. I still write because it just keeps you on point, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't mind recording again now that I know more people to record with.
Yeah. No, so he's doing El Paso only album, and this is gonna be like his. I think it's his own project, because all this time he's worked with a bunch of people. Like he told me he had something like 900 people that he's worked with, and he's done collaborations. And if you go to his Facebook page, it's Oh Fate Entertainment, or even his own Instagram and Facebook. You could tell that he's always been behind the scenes, because he started it out and then he enjoys it. And now that's why I invited him. I was like, dude, I want to let people know what you're doing, and that way get the word out, and then you'll get more people that are interested in it. Yeah. And now, I didn't know that you were a musician. I honestly thought you were like a welder.
Yeah. Half the time when I'm not out there just yelling about cocaine, I'm singing about it and rapping about it. And then that's actually what
I did hear one of the little clip.
Because there's a song I do named Coca. And we're not talking about the Coca-Cola now. Of course, we're talking about the cocaina. Yeah. And again, we'll go back to jail on this one. I wrote that bitch while I was in jail on a cocaine charge. While also at the time, kind of, fiending for a little bit of a bump or two. Me and my homie were sitting at the tables with the those steel.
You were sort of, yeah.
The lunch tables with the metal lunch tables, those metallic. Yeah. You know what I mean? Crazy people.
I don't know what it means, but I'm sure a lot of people are gonna know.
Well, yeah. I know what it is. You know what I mean? People out there, you know what I'm saying? You know about that table. You know that table. You hit that table hard, and you know what I mean? And it's got swirl marks.
It's a good beat.
Yeah, it gives a good beat, and that's how we came up with that. Coca. And between me and this homeboy, man, we just sat down and wrote it. Yeah. And I had put it on the commissary. Again, people out there know the commissary paper. You get that welfare paper. You get your welfare kit when you ain't got your commissary yet. Yeah. You get your little stamp. You get your little pencil. Your pencil you can't shank nobody with, so they give you a small enough pencil to you can't really do damage. Of course, somebody did some damage with it.
Yeah.
You
find a way.
Yeah, you find a way. And then that yellow paper, it's that yellow commissary paper. And I had all my lyrics in there that I wrote in there, and so that song just resonated well, and it always made me laugh. And so I just decided when I started doing comedy at some point that, I'm going to do this song up there. And it has worked out very well. When I sing the song, I've had people come up to me at shows and say, you know what? I wasn't going to call my dealer tonight, but now that I hear your song, it's like a little jingle. It's ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's like a jingle that just evil McDonald's with your, I'm loving it. You just got in my mind, and now I wasn't going to call my dealer. Now you got me doing an 8-ball, and there goes my money, and I'm going to be short on rent.
It's like, now I'm going to be up for the next 3 days.
Up for the next 3 days, hurting, no sleep. Owing money to my landlord. But
Oh man.
and we can all thank Stony. No, but
We can. Thanks, Stony.
but yeah, for real. The just doing the songs been great. You know, I had this one girl tell me one time, and ran into her at a bar, and she was like, "Hey man, you know that song, that cocaine song you do? My mom just loves that song."
It's a catchy tune.
Yeah, it's a catchy tune. My mom loves that song, man. Hey, you want to go get high in the car? I'm like, whoa, thank you. There's that song just.
I'm okay, thanks.
There's that song just paying off again. Just.
Yeah, plus you gotta be what is it, a man of the people.
Man of the people, yes.
This is what this business is all about.
Do you know?
You gotta be a people person.
Entertainer, entertaining, entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. All of
It's
it.
meant to entertain.
So it sounds like comedy was like inevitable then. Like okay.
Yeah,
perfect sense.
Yeah, it does. And here's the funny thing about that. I remember when I would do shows, hip hop shows, and it was, you know what I mean. Before and after the show, would be out on the patio or talking before go on stage and all that good shit. And I'd just be kicking it, telling jokes, and just being funny like a motherfucker, and then go up there and then start talking about. You know what I'm saying? Crazy lyrics.
A little pre-show thing.
Just start and then start talking about Illuminati and fuck this government and all that shit, and get into my hip hop shit, right? Yeah, and fuck the elite, and right, all that good shit. And GMOs and there's poison in our water, and these are my lyrics, you know what I mean? So then serious shit, really fucking Stony Iron and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, hey guys, so I go back on the patio. Hey, so check this out. Here's a joke, and then just be telling jokes. And then when I started doing comedy, I noticed that I would go up there and tell my jokes, and then when I would go out on the patio, then I would start rapping. I'm like, oh, what happened here? Now I'm rapping on the patio.
It was backwards.
No, it was backwards. Yeah. Like I missed my. It's because I've always wanted to keep them both. And okay, when I'm doing one, I still want to be doing the other. So if I'm doing this one on stage, on the patio, I'm doing this.
It's the other one. So you'll get a twofer. It's like whatever. Hey, whatever you want. You're a man of many talents.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Well, what's that? He's sculpting over here. Oh, and then afterwards, I'm gonna be doing some watercolor. Let's keep this. I want to make sure I do this art too.
I do some archery as well. It's like having my bow in the car. Man, that's crazy. So is that how it started? Because like now, I don't know if you still do music.
I haven't in a while. I think the last time I recorded anything, like a full song at least, was 2012. And I was
that's
been a
time.
minute. That was going to be 10 years now.
Yeah.
But other than
that's true.
Yeah, other than that,
I mean, it is a possibility that you're gonna do it again.
I definitely will and want to.
That's cool. That'd be cool. I'd like to see maybe that it's a different path, or you just do both. Like, there's a lot of comics that do both.
Yeah, and then I've incorporated again with this cocaine song is one of them, and there's other little stuff that I do that it's part of the the show and it works, and that's so.
So then, what did you actually start? Let me grab another beer.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, and then we'll have to take a shot, and then alcohol wins again, my friend.
Yeah. I also have this one. I don't know if you're big on tequila.
You know what? Tequila's big on me.
Hey, we got to do one to honor Chente.
That's the one we got to. Yeah, because he wasn't the Jack Daniels man. If and when and probably never, but Keith Richards when he dies, then we'll do a shot for.
I mean, we can do a shot too. I mean, I'm not gonna
I got my money. I got my money on Betty White. She's gonna be. Look, this is gonna be the end of the world. Okay. Betty White for sure.
Okay.
Keith Richards and a bunch of cockroaches. That's the only thing that's gonna survive because cockroaches can survive nuclear holocausts and blasts.
Did you ever watch that movie?
And I think so can Keith Richards and Betty White.
Yeah, probably Keith Richards.
It's all gonna be a bunch of roaches, bunch of mutated roaches with those big wings that fly, and Keith Richards and Betty White.
And Chabelo is a Mexican guy.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Chabelo.
Chabelo, of course.
High-pitched voice.
Fellow. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's the end of the world. Oh man, that's crazy. Did you ever watch that movie? You could just put it here in the center. Let's a collection.
Right. Yeah, that's a collection. Yeah, that's right.
Did you ever watch that movie? I think it's called Legion. I'm pretty sure it is. Where that old lady crawls on the wall.
I do.
It's like a scary movie or something.
It's a bit creepy. I do remember that one, man. I haven't seen it in a long time.
So that's what you picture Brady White's gonna be. She's like, hey, I'm forever. It's like you guys are all done.
She has some kind of there's some kind of vitality. There's this kind of force.
It's like the world's run by old ladies, man. What's the Queen of England too?
Yeah.
Queen of England's also. She was like in wars and everything.
I know.
She was like the front lines.
Something to learn from these old women.
Yeah.
That's the gusto.
It is. It's what we have to aspire to.
That's right. You know, I've heard like there's a thing about having balls. Balls. You have balls. You're tough. You have balls. Whatever the hell. But there's been a point made. Yeah. This is and again I didn't come up with this one, but I
think I know what you're gonna say.
But I do go along with the fact that a pussy is much stronger.
Yeah, because they can take a pounding. Because they can take. Yeah. It sure can. I mean, balls can't take a pounding. Balls cannot. They can't even take a flick. That's
I don't flick my balls.
That's worse.
They're fragile as eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, please don't.
Don't. But there is some. I think it's a comedian.
Don't blow him too hard now, because ow. Yeah. No, it probably is a comedian or somebody or memes. I don't know. Yeah. Memes. I don't know where I read this, but it's true. Pussies. Yeah. Aside from all jokes aside, they take a pounding, but they give birth and then all that. They come back into their form. They can. If you do the Kegels, if you know about them Kegels, you can get that strength back, that grip, that kung fu grip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, comes back stronger.
Yeah. So balls, get the fuck out of your balls, bitch. That's why they say they're busting your balls, because you know what? Your balls can be busted so easy.
Yeah.
You
can't take anything.
Pussies, and then you try to say pussy's weak. Next time you want to call somebody weak, say, your balls, bro. You can barely flick you.
You're a sack.
Wait, be a pussy. Yeah. How come you ain't a pussy? You should be a pussy, because pussies are pretty damn tough.
Yeah, be a pussy, man up.
Be a pussy, man up. Yeah. Don't be balls, bro.
2022.
Fucking A. Let's make it the year of the pussy.
Hey, be a pussy, man up.
Women, this is y'all's year.
This is y'all's year.
Year of the pussy. You know what? It should be the age of the pussy.
Age of the pussy?
This is say age of the pussy. And, we'll go back to goddess worship, ancient times. It's always been about the pussy.
Yeah.
Plus, at some point, balls just wanted to take over, and they kind of did, but they didn't do it right. Yeah. And it's no wonder, because they're balls. They got busted. They
Plus,
busted
it'd be nice to kind of take it easy for a while. Hey, let women just take charge for now. Right? I mean, they create everything. Everybody. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you
can say, you know what, girls? I'll do your dishes and clean around the house, cook.
Yeah.
I like that. Money for us.
Yeah. I like staying at home. Now we just turn it around. We stay home and do nothing.
I'm doing this to empower you guys, okay? I'm doing this for the empowerment of women, the women's movement. I decided to just kick back and let women.
You know what? I'm gonna push this to. This is gonna be our Mother's Day episode.
You know what? In May. I'm just kidding, ladies. You know I love you. It's gonna be the Mother's Day episode.
Yeah.
And then there's listeners to be like, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, really.
No, really, man. It's on the empowerment of the whole. No, I think the female force is way more.
I agree. Women are intense. They're fierce.
Like we're saying, these old women.
Yeah, they get us. They get us here in line, man. They keep us in line.
Moms will whip your ass.
Yeah, sure. Oh man, I don't know how we got off on Mother's Day. Hey, let's take a shot.
Yeah, let's take a shot. Now that we're getting off on mothers, is that how we get off on mothers?
Yeah,
because that's get off on mothers.
Yeah, of course, you can do that. Yeah. So you want to do a shot of tequila to honor Chente first?
Yes.
This is gas monkey. So I heard that this stuff is actually like gold now.
Is this gold?
Yeah. Well, I mean the front of it. It's like Richard Rawlings come to my podcast.
You can zoom in if you really want to see it. We'll put the ingredients in the bag if you really want.
Yeah.
But okay, this is Gas Monkey, and it's not Brass Monkey, so don't start singing that song with the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
It's Gas Monkey, and it's cinnamon tequila infused with natural cinnamon flavor. Look, because I have that voiceover voice, you got to do like Gas Monkey, made from Mexico's finest blue agave. Get your shit
together.
Take two. Get your shit together, Stony. Take two. Get you some of this red hot party. Cinnamon tequila infused with natural cinnamon flavor, made in America.
Yeah. You were talking about having Kahlua earlier. That stuff goes great with coffee. If you ever want to, you got to spike your coffee in the morning.
This
one
with
that
tequila, yeah.
Pour a shot. Here, pick a glass. So these.
Okay. So
thank you for bringing.
So these I brought. This I brought because I've had them in the car for I don't know how many months, but they're clean. And I had them, as you can see, I had them packaged well before I took them out of here, and I had them wrapped up because I'm a minimalist, and I had these in my mom's house, and I don't really drink in my mom's house, so I was thinking let's give these out and distribute them amongst the people. Right. So I was going to give them to one of my friends, but then my friend ended up in the hospital for alcohol.
Hey, shout out to your friend.
Yeah, shout out to my friend.
That's it,
Mike.
For the homies that couldn't be here.
Yeah, no, well he's home again, but at the time that I wanted to give him these shot glasses. Because I thought, because he's a drunkard. So I was like, hey, man, you're a drunkard. I'm going to give you these shot glasses and shit, right? But before that, I got to say that he had been hospitalized, again, for being a drunkard and alcohol poisoning. And then after that, I kind of thought to myself, and I felt bad saying, you know what, don't give him these shot glasses. Yeah. What would I do, kill him?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to take him to the hospital and be like, hey, I got
you a gift. Just kill this dude, he just got in the hospital. And
you probably have cops following you out. It's like, all right, we know who it was. It's like somebody wants him out.
Yeah, that could be like premeditated.
Yeah, that makes it premeditated. And now you can just talk about it on a podcast. And
and I'll give him to you, and again, make sure you don't get roofied.
I mean, I don't make it to the hospital. You know.
Make it end up on the couch. In the living room. Yeah. Make sure you
I ended up on the floor first. So
we're starting with this gas monkey.
At night, So at night, I was at the living room floor, and then in the morning, I was in my grandpa's living room floor. So it's a nice little circle of life.
This is gonna be a great set. Believe me, the best sets are tragedy because again, comedy and tragedy go hand in hand. That's why there's the happy face, sad face, and for representing the actor, acting. Yeah.
Just
it goes back to Shakespearean times, man. Yeah. There is no comedy without tragedy. There's no tragedy without comedy. It goes hand in hand.
Man, that's beautiful. Is that where we're ending it? Man, I don't know how we're gonna top that.
No.
Somehow I'm sure we are.
No. Give me a few more shots. Give me another shot.
We gotta take one of all of these. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. So let's get this.
My mouth's already watering.
We're drying up.
Yeah.
Which one are you picking?
I'm going to do the Jägermeister one. I like that frosted glass.
Yeah, this is a frosted one. And once again, these were given to me by friends and family. And this one is it was on my birthday.
Oh,
so this was a birthday present.
Yeah.
But they've just been sitting there. They were sitting there collecting dust. And then I cleaned them out. And like I said, I'm going to give them away. Almost gave it to the wrong person.
Right, yeah.
I mean, but now I think they're in the right spot. And that's how you have podcasts going on here, people coming through. And now you got shots, so you can take shots.
Yeah. So what I was going to make it here. So I'm going to try.
And you're welcome, everybody. You're welcome.
So I try to put little mementos from everybody that comes. Eventually, I'm going to put a shelf, and then everything that people give me, it's like, that's to mark the time that you were here.
That's right. It does. You could kind of call it or think of it as a shelf life. That's how we're gonna. That's my end of my time. I'm out here, guys. Okay.
You gotta write it down. Write it down.
I don't have to write it down. Just record it
right around here. It's
yeah.
We could actually record it. What is it? Shelf life. This is gonna be our first. There's always stuff written in here. Shelf. I don't know how to spell shelf.
Shelf life. That's not a song. I just made that up.
Shelf life. Copyrighted. Copyrighted. Stonius.
Stonius. And there's another thing. Yeah, because that's my name on, Stonius. If you want to look me up on Instagram, let's do that plug right now. It's Stony Stone Stonius with underscores in between. But yeah, I like the fact that you hit me up with the Stonius, and that's going to be my one of my goals for 2022 is let's get more people to call me Stonius.
I'll do it.
Yeah. You started out already, and I like this. And you're so funny, Stonius. It just I don't know, it has a good ring to it.
It does, and it makes me think of like
very Greek mythology.
Yes. Yeah. It's like you're gonna kick me. You're gonna kick me out of Sparta or something. Like I feel
Stonius. I feel like Aristotle just, I say something and then at the end, Stonius.
Yeah, and then take a shot.
And then take a shot. Exactly. Okay, but this shot here.
This is the first shot in the studio. On the podcast.
Oh, look at that. And with these shot glasses.
Forchente.
Para
la
gente.
Para el gente.
Para la gente que gusta el gente.
That's true, man. Yeah, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, man, that's
pretty damn good. It almost do a little plug.
It's so sweet.
It almost tastes like a Fireball.
Yeah, it tastes like a V8.
Monkey.
It tastes like a V8.
It
tastes like one of those modern V8s, man.
A modern V8.
Yeah, like something like in an Audi or BMW. It's like nice and smooth, really sweet, but like it's got a punch. It's good. That's been aged for a while.
Poetic.
So I heard that whenever that one came out.
Yeah.
It like within a year, like you couldn't find it anymore, and I think even up until now, like people were selling it from what I heard. So this is coming from Rawlings. From Richard Rawlings. That's what he made a comment on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's like, yeah, people are Richard Rawlings. He's the guy that owns Gas Monkey.
Oh, okay.
The car show.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that made it, and apparently people were selling open bottles. on eBay because it's like, hey, we want to have it. And now, I mean, that's bottles. I mean, I'm gonna keep it for a while because I mean, I like it.
You're right. Look, it says in the back. Okay, voiceover.
Now he's gonna be here. Plus, we got a special voiceover.
Take 2. Yeah. Okay. It does. You're right. It says it in the back. We didn't turn around. It says, Richard Rollins made this for every gas monkey who wants to get the party started. Boom! Woo! It says it right there.
Get you some of that, right?
You can just zoom in and check that out. Richard Rollins, darlings, I'm telling y'all.
Oh man, we're calling him out. Oh, that's
no, we're not calling out. We are giving credit where credit is due.
We are, hell yeah. So he's actually had a guy from El Paso on his show.
It's about time for him to have a second one.
Yeah. Hey, gotta build a car.
Yeah, man can dream.
we could pimp out your neon.
My neon black.
Plymouth? What is it? Yeah.
It's a neon black. I don't know how you get neon black, but somehow we fucked the spectrum of
it's
colors.
a weird light. Yeah,
it's a weird light. It's probably a black light.
It probably is.
Yeah, detect semen and all that shit.
I love how that's immediate.
Cum stains.
That's where I went to. Yeah, of course.
Cum stains.
Of course. Now that's why it's like, oh shit. Yeah. It's like, why are your socks glowing?
Your beard looks whiter than usual. Well, you see, because it's girls. But no, for real.
Yeah. Okay. This is
neon black Dodge. You can't dodge my neon black
black Dodge.
Too funny. All right.
Oh man. I don't know. Anyway, so that's good, right? Man, it's a good early morning shot.
It tastes a little bit like Fireball because it has that cinnamon infused.
It's
tequila, but so it has that Fireball kind of. Yeah, you're right. Put that in some coffee. Woo!
Yeah, it's a good coffee.
That's that gas. Yeah, it says gas monkey. Get that gas started, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm El Paso too. We're born to ride. Doomsday.
And then
just call out everybody. It's like, yeah, hey, we're plugging everybody right now.
What is Doomsday?
So that's my racing team.
So it's a racing team. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Doomsday. So I raced with them. That little thing that I showed you earlier. We're gonna do a show with them too here in the next few weeks because we're building a bike and I actually raced my first race. Took second place.
Hey,
yeah, it was pretty fun. I didn't crash. I had the smallest bike there.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah, and I actually rode that bike home after the race. It was intense. It was pretty cool. I've never done it. Cool. So I'm gonna try to keep doing more of that.
Yeah, man. This is what the whole thing's about, man. Because if not, your shelf life might expire. Yeah, this is what
it's a callback.
It's a callback. It's like previous Playhouse when we get the word of the day and we'll scream when we shelf life. Yeah, we'll do the whole You childish motherfucker, Stony. Yeah, I know.
Oh man, were you a big fan of Chente, by the way? Were you a big fan of Chente?
You know what, man? The disgraced Mexican. I should be, but I am not big, not huge, because there's some borracho en cantina is my jam, because I'm a drunkard,
right? Yeah,
and Mexican, and so that's that one. I don't know too many of his songs. I know a lot of people singing in their sleep.
Volver.
But everybody's parents, you know what I mean? I remember my parents having the actual, the LPs, the records, right. And playing that, and my grandparents too, and just hearing it in the background. But to me, I always just listen to it. You know what I mean? And I heard it, and didn't really pay attention, but you know what I mean? And
especially here in El Paso, it's something that you're gonna
hear. Exactly, and I never really got into it. A lot of people knows all the words and can karaoke, and it seems like every Mexican can karaoke in their sleep. Chente, and just And me, I can probably sing borracho en cantina. Again, I have to be drunk in a bar.
Because you are an artist after all, so you're a singer and everything. It should come naturally.
It does. If I get into it, I will.
Oh man, that's good. Ooh,
with being drunk, everything is possible.
It's true.
Throw that out there for you kids. Don't kids.
Hashtag shelf life, right? Yeah, just a callback.
It's just bring that right back. Right?
It's okay. What is that's nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it. Yeah. But like you're saying, this is perfect for the coffee. Like we were saying, and then this one here,
it's also perfect.
It's also perfect for the coffee. This is, if you can see, you probably can see it right there, right now. It's called. What is it? Camorra. And interesting enough, it sounds like Kahlua.
Yeah.
It's almost like Kahlua.
Yeah.
I mean, it starts with a K, ends with an A.
It's Kahlua. It's coffee liqueur.
Coffee liqueur, yeah.
Kahlua the brand name?
Kahlua is the brand name, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And this might be the Great Value version?
No, I think this is the Mayan version.
Oh, it is. I saw that on the bottom. So this
I'm
is Trump's Kahlua. Is that what we're saying?
Who's?
Is this
Trump's Kahlua?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I thought you meant this is Donald Trump's Kahlua.
Is this Donald Trump's Kahlua?
No. This is like Chente's Kahlua.
This is yeah, well, Mayan?
Yeah, Mayan. Yeah.
I don't know who's
Mayan. It's to honor my 50% native. I think I'm from down there somewhere.
Yeah.
My girl had me tested.
We all are.
So I think
had you tested?
Yeah.
And it wasn't for the ancestry. Let me just tell you. What are those bumps on your genitals? Oh yeah, different testing.
Mayan. Go figure. I don't know how that happens. We figured it out though.
Figure it out. Make it work somehow.
It's Braille or something. Is that
Braille? All the excuses I've heard.
Yeah.
Braille.
Yeah. That's what you do when you hook up with a blind girl. It's like, I'm in Braille, baby.
Braille, baby. Don't worry about it.
Special for you.
Special for you.
You're a people's person.
Read. What does it say? It says I'm inadequate. Oh.
It's like, oh, man.
Oh, my ego.
Man.
Oh, that one hurt.
Oh, yeah. It's like I just got kicked in the stones.
There we go.
I just got kicked in the Stonius.
Very well done. Yes, it's use my name for all kinds of things.
Yeah, it's like a euphemism for anything. It's like in Spanish we use pedo. It's like stones for anything.
Yeah,
like
pedos for everything.
Yeah.
Todo la verga.
Yeah.
Dick, everything's dick.
Yeah.
If you analyze cut downs and then Spanish
like
language and everything that you compare to, la verga.
Yeah.
Everything, la verga. Is it everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's right.
Yeah. Pedos, a lot of things.
It's like shit. Everything's shit. It's like, what happened? Oh, just some shit went down.
Some shit, yeah. That's
It's like, hey, you want to make it? Oh, I got some shit going.
Yeah,
like,
that's some shit.
Yeah. Ain't that some shit? Shit.
Or La Verga. Yeah, that's how we grew up listening. You have Chente in the background. And a Theo just yelling out, La Verga.
Yeah, that happened. That was what, 2 days ago?
Good times. Yeah,
good times.
Fuzzy feelings you feel at the holidays.
It is, yeah. It's nice and warm. It's getting warm in here. I have the air conditioner
nice
going.
Feelings, nice warm feelings of La Verga.
Oh man, I thought we were bringing pussy back though.
You know what?
That doesn't
Bringing
resonate.
pussy back. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm making a conscious effort. I'm leading the crusade this 2020. Women, I got you. Yeah. If you got me, I got you. And
yeah, you change your hair.
It was always about La Verga, huh?
You change your hairdo a lot.
I am fortunate enough to be able to, because it's long hair.
Yeah. And you pull it off too.
Thank you, man. I'm rocking this thanks to a very special lady friend I can hook up. That has to, oh wait, that's not the hair. That's the. That's the hoodie. That's the hoodie. No. But yeah, man, I got these braids done, and shout out to her for that. And just.
That's cool.
If it's not that, it's hair going this way, hair going that way. You know.
Or that wig that you look like Doña Florinda. Remember?
That's actually just my hair with a fart.
That's the last thing I remember before I got roofied. It's like Doña Florinda, like this butch Doña Florinda coming up to me. And he's like, hey. It's like, yeah.
Well, now it's becoming more clear. Now I think we know who might have done it.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just gonna.
I had a good set that day too. It was
you
one of my best.
You know what's gonna happen to you? You know what was about to happen to you? You were about to be pegged. I think it's gonna happen
by Doña Florinda. It's like, man,
this bulldog was just like, you know what? Something about those last cheeks. I'm gonna peg this fool. Put the strap on and just go to town.
Now I know what you were doing.
Nah, don't say fuck, man.
Dress. Yeah, you can't. It's shit, right?
Yeah. La verga. But you know what would be funny if they like, how do you say fake in Spanish?
Fake?
Yeah, fake. A la verga.
Fake. El Faco?
Yeah.
Man, we could do that.
La verga el Faco. We have just disgraced all our theos.
Everybody,
yeah.
Both American and Mexican people.
God, that's what you get for being born in America.
At least we're good at something.
Mexican American.
We're good at something, right? We're just
I got my moments.
Yeah.
Every now and then I shine. Yeah.
That's true. Oh, man. So, we still haven't gotten to the point. Like, you're a comedian. You're touring. Yeah. You're going to go out of town. You've been touring.
I've been out of town. Okay. Let's clear it up. That's what I want to get to. That's what I'm going to get to this 2022. Is touring, actual touring, book touring. I have done little tours, not even tours. I've just like travel out of town.
Yeah.
Gather a little bit of, you got to network. I've gotten a little bit of, different crowds that feel, that good stuff. But haven't really toured, you know what I mean? And there's comedians from El Paso that are actually touring.
Right, yeah.
And I'm just following up on that. It's going to happen this year.
Yeah,
because that's what we have to do. That's what we aspire to do.
Yeah, we're trying to hang on to those. It's like, hey.
I will be happy just touring whatever.
Las Cruces.
Okay, well now that's Messia.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Jordan, take me on one of your tours, Hook it up, Jordan.
We just toured to Las Cruces and we're in Mesquite.
Oh, yeah.
And then Silver City, man. And then we're coming back to end the tour. Hey, no, but that's not really...
Just hashtag tour life, shelf life, everything, all the hashtags. Yeah. Hashtag a fool.
But we got
a fool and his boo or whatever.
I have done little shows here and I've done some in LA. I've done some in Phoenix now and Arizona, and I'm going to do another one. This one coming up in the 22nd. I will be in Albuquerque with another very good comedian from here in El Paso, Annie Gandaria.
I wanted her to come to my show.
Huh?
I wanted her to come to my show.
Which show is that?
This show.
Oh, this one?
I wanted her to come on the podcast.
Oh, the podcast?
I know, show. Nobody calls podcast.
I'm sure she will.
I'm trying to get her out.
She's a lovely soul. She'll be telling her story and going off. And I'm sure she'll be taking shots of all kinds of stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, because she's really lively. So. Yeah. Anyway, we're doing this competition, actually. It's the bong... Wait... The gong? No,
the gong.
That's
bong. True. Yeah, the gong.
Damn it, Stony. It had to be you with your... No, not the bong. It's the comedy gong show. And that's interesting. We can get gonged.
Oh, okay.
And nobody's been gonged since maybe the 70s, 80s.
You got to be careful. That's a little racist there.
Well, are we talking about the
gong?
The Chinese? The Asian?
No. The gong itself.
The gong itself.
It's racist. No, nobody cares about Chinese or Asians. It's just the gong.
Except for the Chinese or Asian. Except for the ones that are being called the wrong Asian.
Yeah.
Don't you dare call Korean Vietnamese. Don't you dare call it Japanese Chinese. And don't you dare.
Yeah, that's true.
You better not mix them all up.
Yeah.
But we're doing this gong show the 22nd. It's a contest and it's $200 and it's mainly the people from Albuquerque. The guy who got us on it, Jamar Hall, is from Albuquerque.
Shout out to Jamar
Hall for getting us on there, for putting this thing together, for the fact that he comes down here and he also competes in our contest.
He does, yeah.
And he drives all the way down from Albuquerque to make this happen for himself. I mean, we're all trying to do our best. And so it's cool when we can throw each other on things. And he threw us on this show.
Yeah.
And we're going to go and show and prove and represent El Paso.
Is it going to be at Revel? Shout out to Revel, the venue. Is that it? If not, sorry, I fucked up.
I should know.
Shit.
But I forget things like this.
You know what? Let's do the shout out for Jamar. Because he's the one. Is he the one in charge? Or who's
I don't know if he's the one in charge. But he's the one that got the hookup and got me and Henny on it.
Okay.
I don't want to go through my phone right now. But yeah, there's maybe somebody else who might be in charge or hosting at least.
This is maybe on the 22nd.
This is the 22nd. Yeah, on Tuesday, Albuquerque. We'll be out there. We're gonna do this.
We'll put this out before that way.
Wants to drive out to Albuquerque to support us. You're not in your right mind. Yeah. Nah, really. I don't appreciate the support, but wow, really, you're gonna drive out there? That's a long one. No, but we're gonna go out there. We're gonna represent El Paso. We're gonna do our thing. We've been doing our thing. We went out to Phoenix. We've gotten shows. We've gotten contacts. We're gonna go back. Yeah. Next month we'll be going to Las Vegas.
Ooh.
Because of course there's people from down here. Let's give a shout out to Adam Dominguez.
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to Kool-Aid, who Alex Ansel.
Yeah.
Who lives up there now as a native and a headliner representing Las Vegas. And so
there's a good shuttle from here to Vegas. It's like a good flight. And then
it's a better flight than it is a shuttle.
Yeah,
what was it, a 13-hour shuttle? If that's what you want to... Man, you're on a flight, hour and a half.
What's the Los Paisanos? What is it?
It is Los Paisanos.
There's like a connection, like an El Paso Vegas connection.
No, there's a El Paso Vegas connection and El Paso Los Angeles connection because of this family back and forth. I got family up in Las Vegas too at the moment, and
nice.
Let's give a shout out to Las Vegas at the moment.
Las Vegas. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
LV.
I can't stand up at the moment, but the shirt says Las Vegas in the bottom. Just believe me on that one. And so next month to go up there, do some shows. Again, get our name out, spread it all around.
Yeah.
I got people in Austin too that are from here and moved out there, or from over there. I moved down here, and Darius Jackson, who just won the that's competition we had at the comic strip, man.
Yeah.
Funniest comic right there, yeah.
Very well deserved,
and he started out in Austin, and he's got the hookup for Austin, and he'd be traveling around. And see, that's a touring comic. And that's a touring comedian, and that's what I'm aspiring to be this year. It's gonna happen.
That dude is...
And he's, man, and he's an artist too, and he plays his music, and I'm telling you,
it's like, come on, man, like, pick a talent. It's like, you can't have all of them? What the fuck?
Yeah, I also play the kazoo.
It's like her. And he knits. Like, he made this shirt.
On stage. just sitting there with, like...
While telling jokes.
Telling jokes, and doesn't all fly, too. Like, just
killing it.
Doesn't just, like, pass the bop in it while he does it. Yeah, that's stupid.
Some people just hit all the talent.
No, but for real, what we're going to do is capitalize on all this and help each other and network and travel back and forth, and everybody get everybody on everybody's stage, and everybody represents. And
we're just sharing everything.
And we're just sharing everything, and everybody's doing good, and everyone's doing great, and the people that are really taking this seriously, and the people that are really putting in the work, and have other things coming up. I'm going to say it now since it's being recorded, and in case Jib's side now, let's give a shout out to Jib's.
Hashtag competition. Yeah. Does he like that?
Oh, you did that one nice and quick and smooth. And you are good at the podcast. You picked up on that right away. Hashtag competition.
I like his picture. He looks so handsome. Man, he's like, hey, I'm gonna make it disappear. It's like a fuck. I gotta
man crush. He looks so handsome.
I'm trying to get him on the podcast. What do you expect? He's like, I'm gonna make it disappear, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta get my shit together.
But okay, so coming up in January too. In January, maybe February.
Hey, make the plug. I'm gonna get a drink. You need
something. Get it. Of course. Yes.
I'll just surprise you.
Surprise me. That's what life always does.
There, I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, yes. Alaska Amber. Look at that. Look at the colors, man. That's what I'm talking about.
This is very
colorful. This is festive. Look how Budweiser put the little flannel on the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
But okay, so coming up in January, maybe February, there's going to be a local show at the comic strip again for the local comedians.
Okay.
And I have talked to Jibs about hosting it. He has told me I'm going to host it, so I'm making sure that he doesn't forget right
You're coming up as a host, too.
So I
always saw you as, like, this drunk, just belligerent dude
that yells about cocaine.
Cocaine, no joke. It's like, oh, shit.
Hey, I'm teaching people. I'm teaching right now.
I'm taking notes.
I'm trying to help at this point because I got locked up for it.
And then the next week, you're wearing, like, a suit.
You're over here. All of a sudden, you got braids, and now you're gangster one day and businessman another. Hey, get you a man who can do both, ladies. It's right here. Multi-talented, multi-everything. But yeah, so that's coming up. I'm going to be hosting that.
Nice.
And then working my way into hosting this comic strip like so many others have done that are local here. And, and that's the thing to do because, again, the hosting's a whole different thing. The hosting is a different... The hosting ain't you just going up there saying, hey, look at this. Let me yell about cocaine and let me, no, a host got to represent the venue. You got to talk. Yeah. You got to talk about what the venue's doing, what's coming up, sell and plug, and then
of course.
Throw a little joke. Hey, Paso. Hey, traffic. Hey, little relatable stuff. Hey, kids.
Trying to get drunk.
If you want to talk about drugs and throw a little something in, you can never say you're doing them. You can just throw it out there like people, whatever.
It's like, hey, support the venue by buying their drinks. Support me by buying my product.
And you got to kind of be clean.
Buy my product.
You got to be pretty much clean.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, you're not the headliner. You're not the feature even.
Yeah.
You're the host.
Yeah.
You come up there clean as could be, really.
You have to do a job.
And you got to do the thing, and plug and represent and announce. And
was that code Velvet? The code that I saw? Was it corduroy?
Wait, what you talking about?
The one, whenever we did that show that we had to postpone. Right, we're doing a show in January.
That was we'll say since nobody knows for sure. It was Velvet.
It was Velvet.
Well, it felt like Velvet. And it was a nice. Yeah, man, you gotta go up there, show proof.
Hey, look sharp. I was like, what the fuck happened to Stony? Is he in rehab? What step is this?
Well, I was at one point, but this is not that year. That's in the past. Yeah. That already happened.
It's like that's how I got.
Yeah, you gotta dress the part. You gotta look good, of course, man. You represent the place. Go to your nasty T-shirt and your little, open mic shit. Yeah, we're not an open mic, but you can. Yeah, no, it's a whole time and place. It's a whole everything, and I'm great at hosting. I love hosting. And I know it's different than doing, but it's good to have all of that. It's good to be clean and dirty. It's good to be able to host and be the headliner. It's good to be able to do whatever you have to do.
Yeah, you got to be versatile.
Sometimes I'm the driver. Sometimes I don't even. So sometimes I just drive these comedians around from out of town that come in the airport and you know what I mean? I have that job like that. Like, okay, there's a show coming up now in January. And this show is going to be at Max Seafood, which is downtown.
Okay.
Max restaurant there on Mills, I believe.
Okay.
It's right by Luigi's Pizza, so, you know. Anyway, it's coming up on January 6th, I believe. Don't quote me on that one.
It's on your Facebook, Instagram.
It's good. Yeah, it is. It's coming up again. It's if you look, it's on there.
Another reason to follow you.
And other
comedians.
Actually, I'm not on the show. But my homegirl, but Henny's on it.
Okay.
Homegirl Leah Mendez, who produces. She put this thing together. She's got headliners coming in from Vegas.
Right. Yeah.
We're doing it big. It's a nice. It's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm not even performing. I'm just a driver. But I still have a paying gig, is what I'm trying to say.
And you're
and on top of that, plus I'm meeting these people, and you gotta network all the time. Networking, man. You always gotta talk to everybody you can, and get out there and make it to the next gig and get paid again.
That's one of the things that I've talked about. Comedy is not just comedy.
Yeah,
it's a business too.
It's a whole lot of things, man.
I mean, the least that it is comedy.
Right? Like, I'm barely a comic. That's the easiest shit. Go ahead, have some jokes. That's nothing. Yeah. But to get you to the next gig, to get you to network with the right people, to get to hobnob with the right people, to show and prove, and to make sure that they know that, you're worthy. Because a lot of times, show and prove, and people will be like, no, you're not worthy. I've seen what you do up there.
Yeah.
And you want to get paid for that?
Yeah.
You better be sure what you're doing and you're getting paid for. I mean, that it's good enough to get paid for. That's
right.
What I'm trying to say.
Yeah. You want to be getting paid.
There you go.
Oh, man. So are you getting paid?
I am. I'm getting a lot.
Oh, nice.
We got a lot more paid than I have before. And, it's a step up.
You get paid in coke and another illegal narcotics.
Hey, you know what?
It's getting paid.
We're talking about talent. But really, I've done the Mountain Gods.
Oh, nice.
And I've opened for that show 3 times.
Ooh.
And the third one's a charm. I finally did good. But the way they pay you there is when you're only doing the first 5-minute opener or whatever.
Yeah.
You get paid with a meal ticket.
Nice.
It's a meal ticket.
Hey.
You're getting paid with a meal.
Yeah.
Now, it's up to you.
What the meal is?
What the meal? Yeah, it's up to you to friend. Yeah, you're going to get your little cheap little burger and fry. You get a little hot dog. Whatever. You're going to waste this shit on just a mediocre meal?
Yeah.
No.
It's like, what's the most expensive thing on the?
How can I get steak and shrimp on this bitch?
I don't like shrimp, but hey, give it to me.
Yeah, but it's I don't even like lobster, but throw it on too. And
of course.
How can I get the most? Yeah, man. I mean, that's just the thing. You gotta.
Plus, that's a beautiful place too.
It is. It really is. And yeah, man. Especially in the wintertime and Christmas time, because they put the tree in the middle. And then I think the first time I got to. Not host, but open. It was during the Christmas time, and it was just beautiful.
It is.
Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
And it being an actual club, because
postcard.
Because again, to people out there who don't know, or I know comedians know, when you do comedy in a actual venue place, a place where people are there to see you, to see comedy.
Yeah.
It's gonna go so much better. It's gonna go so much. Yeah. It's gonna go well.
Right.
Opposed to the come up and the struggle and the practice that we have to do at these open mics at bars.
Yeah.
People not paying attention. People just like they're there already and like you're imposing on their shit. I didn't know they're doing comedy tonight.
Yeah. They want to be part of it. They want to be part of it.
I'm over here talking to my friends. Your little open mic and your little so-called jokes are ruining our conversation. You know what I mean? Like, no, really, you feel it and you know what's up. It's just like, and you try to get their attention. And there lies the art if you can actually do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was that guy for a long time. If you can make
it work there, well, man, and you got it made when you go to an actual place that can, you know what I mean? Like, because like in the Mountain Gods, is that place, it's an actual little club for comedy inside.
Right.
And just like any other showcase that goes on here, like there's a lot of showcases throughout the city that people put on, and let's give shout outs for people that put on all the showcases.
Yeah, because I know
Rita.
I know, yeah, sure.
Shenanigans Productions, and put down her everybody. Jerry, who's been doing this for years. Jerry Yeah. And again, all people that have been on the show just recently, he just thought about it.
Hey, hell yeah.
Marco and now and Jordan and everybody.
It's just because I shoot for the stars.
Laughter Hours, Jibs, Adam Dominguez when he was down here. Now he's over there.
I shoot for the meteorites. Okay.
For those Stony Iron meteorites.
Stony Iron.
And you know what? Guess what? I also got the meteorites.
I'm gonna steal that.
I'm straight up stealing that. Put that on the. Put it right on the shelf life.
What is it?
No, we're gonna put.
It's the whole.
Yeah, that is.
Is that the trademark? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
right. TM.
Okay,
TM.
Yes, TM.
It's TM.
Okay, it's
trademark.
So underneath shelf life, let's put Stony Iron.
I don't know if you can see this on the camera.
Well, yeah, they can zoom in. Stony Iron, and we'll put meteorites.
I can't write all this on here. Here, we gotta move this out of the way. Meteorites.
First, we're gonna put meteorites. And
like
then
The Rock?
Yeah, like The Rock, but not Dwayne Johnson.
Right, Dwayne Johnson down here.
Meteor-I-T-E. Yes, I think you almost have it. Oh man, you're a trooper, bro. That's what I'm talking about. And then underneath, put meteorites.
Meteorites.
And after that, I think we have a perfect little.
The TM.
Meteorite. TM, bitches, trademark that and
Paso.
pay me.
Let's get Paso out of the way.
Just every time it crosses your mind.
Dude, I've never used
pass a few royalties down in the night, right?
Putting in some
meteorites. I didn't even know you thought that's what I was saying,
so
but it works out so well that.
So you want to read it?
Yes. So your shelf life trademark is determined by Stony Iron meteorites, and how you get those meteorites. That's what that. Nice. Okay. And then I know we can't put this anymore, but after all that, I would put dash Stonius.
It's biblical. It's almost biblical.
It's biblical. Yeah, it's mythological.
So
biblical.
what shot does that call for?
Okay. So that I would say, my friend. Yeah, because we just had one that was pretty good for coffee. This one's gonna be good for coffee. Okay. I say now we make it to the Keith Richards.
I'll let you pour it.
And so like we took what was it? This one for Chente.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I said, if Keith Richards ever dies.
Ever.
If. And mind you, I said if.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to outlive us.
Then we're going to...
Clearly.
And we'll take a shot of Jack Daniels from him. But either way, we're going to take a shot of Daniels for, I don't know, some other rocker who probably died already.
Yeah, how about Charlie Daniels? I think Charlie. He's a rocker at some point.
That was...
Is he gone?
ZZ Top.
No, Charlie Daniels.
Charlie Daniels was way.
Devil went down to Georgia.
There you go. I knew it was Southern.
Violin guy.
But somebody died from the ZZ Top recently, and I forgot.
Yeah.
I get the names mixed up.
I mean, we could cheers
to him too.
Cheers to him.
And we don't know the name, but you guys look it up, put it in the comments on him.
Yeah. I think he had a beard. I don't know which one you want. What do you want?
And I think they buried him with it too. I don't know which one you want.
No, this is you over there. Yeah,
this is you. Okay.
Ooh,
okay. So here you go. Here's my birthday.
Birthday shot over
my
here.
birthday shot glass that I got. But again, like I said, man, I'm a minimalist.
You
try
are.
to clear out a lot of things.
Yeah.
Not have too many possessions.
That's very.
And I also have a very Buddhist way of doing things, a Buddhist way of living, and a Buddhist way of life.
Stonius, you're very down to earth.
Thank you. And that's that. My head is in the clouds. But I also, that's the balance of it all. As above, so below.
Yeah. I think that's meteorites. That's a quote from a meteorite.
Stonius. There's all kinds of good things. I can't wait to listen to this later when I'm sober and can actually comprehend it and make this into something. Because right now we're just getting look.
We're honoring
shit face, and nobody can see this, but on this shot glass, there's a little what is it?
Gauge.
Gauge. Yeah. And if you get to what I'm taking right here, 8 ounces is shit face. If you get one below it, you're wasted.
I don't think that's 8 ounces.
And then you're dazed, and then you're buzzed.
Yeah. Sure, 8 ounces.
I don't know what it is, but it's going down the gullet.
For ZZ Top.
For ZZ Top, for other artists coming up, for us artists being artists, for Stony Iron meteorites and everything in the sky. Ooh, that really hurts.
That was a good shot. Woo.
Oh, that one made me sound like Popeye. Oh. Or a little bit Krusty the Clown. I don't know.
That's
I don't know if it's Krusty the Clown.
Oh man, that's good. That gives you that nice Christmas warm
It
feeling,
does. That's that
right?
Christmas warm feeling that
Christmas
every alcoholic out there feels in El Paso.
Oh yeah.
And they're feeling it right now. Or they'll be feeling it within the next couple
It's a
weeks.
nice Christmas feeling. Yeah. We'll do another one afterwards. We'll do another one of those after the podcast.
Makes you want to hug yourself.
It does.
Yeah, we will after the podcast.
Yeah.
So that people won't see us, fall on our face. Which I know they've seen it before, but
I mean,
it's not let them see it right now.
There's a picture of me, actually. I got a good little souvenir from that night.
Oh, yeah.
Right up here. There's a couple pictures.
Smooth. Yeah.
That was a good time, man.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I remember, it was a good time. All the rest of it, I mean, I made it home. Somebody's home, but I made it.
You're blessed, my friend. Blessed. Not many people would have. You never know, man. You just never know.
That's true. I mean, it's so close to the border.
You gotta count your blessings, yo.
I do.
Serious. Yeah, so close to the border.
Yeah.
Just like a car, they would have taken you over there and dismantled you, and then different pieces would have gone to different places. Just
It's like a pseudo.
Where they send the left foot? The left foot somewhere down in like India. I don't know, man. I don't know how I ended up there. All the organs went on the black market so quick.
Yeah.
Somebody bought a penis even. I don't know. Poor motherfucker. He got buried without his penis.
Yeah. Well, shit.
I mean, damn.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we got into that, but let's bring it into a nice.
It's a nice.
So so touring. I'm gonna.
What's your social media? Did we? So we covered a
little
little bit.
Okay, so we got Instagram is Stonius.
Okay.
And yes, that is pronounced Stonius, not Stonius.
Yeah.
Because some people, I understand.
Yeah, you belong in a museum if it's Stonius.
Yeah. Stonius. I don't know. I'm a Greek god, I think, at this point. I don't know. Maybe it's there.
I think that's that guy that hung Jesus, right? Or not hung. Is that so close? Is that too close?
It's something Ius.
It's too close to the holidays.
It's something Ius.
We're keeping it in the holidays.
Well, that's what we're trying to do.
We're keeping it festive.
For the love of Jesus, for the love of God, the love of Christ. For the sake of Christ's birthday.
I mean, his blood was some type of alcohol, so, right?
I believe it was vino.
Vino.
That man.
Do we have any? We don't have any.
That's one thing.
Actually, this table's been baptized with vino.
Has it been really?
It has.
So if I lick it, I can taste it?
You can see the stain right here. Look.
Where's the stain?
Right here. Do you see it?
I'm gonna lick that stain up.
There it is.
And that's what I said to her. Sometimes that's what she said.
Yeah, it's not.
Sometimes that's what I said to her.
That's more.
I'm gonna lick that stain up, girl.
Yeah. Stonius.
Yeah,
that's a good
that's
one.
right.
Instead of that's what
I'm
she
gonna
said.
lick that stain up, girl.
Yeah.
Stonius.
Yeah, that rolls off the tongue.
It does.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
It's very biblical. No, not biblical, but it's very refined. You're like a professor.
Have to be, man. Yeah, man.
Oh man, I'm glad. Thanks for coming out here, by the way.
Dude, again, thanks for having me out here, man. Socorro.
Socorro, yeah. It brings flashbacks to everybody. Everybody's like, oh man, we're going to Socorro, and everybody's like, oh, it's so chill now. It's like, yeah, not when I was here. Now it's chill.
Yeah,
because all my neighbors are old and they're like the old school.
Yeah,
cholos.
it took the fight out of them.
It did.
That's what you need to do sometimes.
I mean, that's good. Time will do that to you.
Time will do that to you. Tame your ass.
It will.
Is what it does. You know what I'm saying?
It really does. But you don't. You still get hard. It's stones. Stones are not affected by it.
Not.
Oh man. All right, man. Well, I don't know. Are we gonna just take a shot to close this out?
I think, yeah.
No.
That's what we have.
Unless there's anything else we're bringing up. We could bring one more last.
We could bring one more last thing up. Oh, okay, let's get this one. Let's like this one out of the park. Because it's a question commonly asked.
With the last shot. Oh, well, yes. Here, I'll pour this one.
You pour this one. Okay, here we go. Okay. That's me. Yeah, of course. I'm going with the Stonius.
Are you getting that wasted one?
Yeah. Make sure it spills a little when you pass it to me. That's how full I want it.
I'll throw it at
So let's get into this topic because, again, this is one that comes up a lot. It's very asked many times, and everybody, pretty much wants to know. I understand.
Yeah.
And I think for this podcast, for this version, I'm going to go with I have 3 versions to this story I'm about to tell.
Ooh.
And there's like the minimum quick version, the quickie.
Yeah.
And then there's like the middle, whatever the hell. And then there's that very long.
I think we have time for the. Hey, whatever you're.
Well, the very long version. I think maybe might have to dedicate a whole podcast for that one. But but this one,
next one.
Yeah, next one, definitely. Yeah, definitely next one. But this one deserves at least the mid.
Sure.
At least the mid.
We can do that.
The mid grade. Okay, that's not your Reggie. That's not your Kush.
Yeah.
That's your Regina.
Yeah,
you got your mid grade right there. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, all right.
So,
I'm down. Let's do this.
What I'm gonna bring up is, how did I get these scars? You ask. I don't know. Nobody can see them, but I
actually never noticed.
If you ask me in person, people have seen it. You can see the glisten. You can see whatever the hell. How did I get these third-degree scars? You might ask. Because I also have them on my back.
Okay. Wow.
I also almost lost this eye.
Wow.
I have them on my ears. And this hand got so messed up I couldn't write with it no more. And that's that I'm a right-handed writer.
Okay.
So I ended that for a while. And I had to rehabilitate it myself, actually. I didn't get no skin grafts. This is all third-degree burns, by the way. And I didn't get no skin grafts or nothing, but I self-healed and I, made it back on my own. And now I have these tattoos around it because I own it because, I have flames around these third-degree burns.
Yeah.
So I was in Mexico, 2004, spring break, Puerto Peñasco.
Oh, nice.
And there, I was in spring break.
You're surrounded by water.
Yeah, and people that don't know, Puerto Peñasco is about 2 hours south of
Arizona somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, Phoenix and Scottsdale, which all the rich kids from Phoenix and Scottsdale go down there to party for spring break. 'Cause this is a little it's got a little resort to it. It's got the beach. It's got water. It's got the beach houses, all that good shit. They got the strip where you could drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we went down to the party, and it was spring break, like I said. I wasn't on college.
Okay.
But of course there I was.
So you were the age, but just not in college.
Yeah, just not actually enrolled. Like I'm always learning, but I wasn't enrolled.
Yeah.
Right. So I went down there and I was gonna, spring break because ever since watching MTV for many years.
Yeah, the Girls Gone Wild commercial at the middle of the night. Yeah, of course.
If you're gonna spring break, you better spring break.
Exactly.
You better know how to spring break well.
It sounds like you like to party.
Yeah, and it looks like you get too.
Yeah.
And so this was binge drinking that went on for a good, I would say 3, almost 4, but maybe on the 5th day, it was somewhere around there, binge drinking, binge drinking. You wake up, you drink. You go to sleep, you drink. Yeah. You wake up again, you drink. While you're brushing your teeth, you drink. While you go to get more alcohol, you're drinking on the way. It's just a total binge, okay?
Yeah, of course.
And this was spring break. Did I mention it was spring break?
I think so. I'll have to rewind this. What was it spring break? In Puerto Peñasco?
In Puerto Peñasco.
Okay.
And this was Wednesday now.
Around
the middle of the week. Around the middle of the week.
Yeah.
It's actually St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
And I remember going out there and partying and make it, it's a strip or whatever the hell. They have a little strip, getting drinks. And I remember walking back to the beach house that me, my cousin, her friends, we all pitched in and I had a little spot in the attic and I remember going up there and I remember, knocking out for the night, passing out and everything. And then the next thing I know, I'm standing upright and I'm outside on the beach and I can see things happening, like windows breaking and a fire. And just a big old melee. And I was just standing there thinking, what's going on? Ooh, who did that? Yeah. And, why do I smell hot dogs? So I'm standing there and come to find out that I'm the one that was I was on fire. And I smelled like hot dogs. But I smell really good. Tasty motherfucker, man. Flavorful motherfucker. I think it's because I'm a quarter Italian and that Italian sausage.
Yeah, he smelled like prosciutto.
He did. And thank God it wasn't my Italian sausage. But hey, we'll get to that part too right now.
You protected that area.
Yeah, I did. Well, I don't know how. Something did. And I think God. and God, a woman. Like,
of course.
Not just
a goddess.
A goddess. Not just a woman from here, but an actual goddess protected that motherfucker.
She's like, hey, it's a precious metal.
It's precious.
We'll call it Stony Iron Is. It's a new element.
And he's going to need this later, and the women are going to love him for it. I just remember being outside and hearing that, seeing all that go down, and not knowing what was going on. And then they put me in the hospital. They put me in the ambulance in the cot, right? And then they take me to not even a hospital. It was a clinic. This is Sonora, Mexico. This is fucking Puerto Peñasco. It's Sonora. It's like a little village, man.
Yeah.
They didn't even have a hospital. It was a little like clinic, you know, and it looked like the 60s. It felt like the 60s because, you know, the bed, the jarros, the bedpans, everything looked like back in the day type shit, man. And so
it was in black and white.
Yeah. When I woke up, everything was in black and white. How'd you know? Just looked around and Leave It to Beaver song played. Yeah.
Wow, man.
But no. I remember waking up the next day off of everything and all this just happened. I remember what they were telling me, and I kept refusing service. I was like, no, I'll be okay. Just leave me alone. I don't want to pay for anything.
Just bring me a beer.
Bring me a beer. Can you please?
Give me Corona.
For the pain. Shot especially. Can you make it this gas money? And so I wake up off it and I'm stiffened or whatever. I'm stiffened.
Yeah.
I can feel all this shit. And they're telling me what happened. They told me that I lit a candle and I knocked it over and then it set the whole roof on fire. And by the way, okay, so I was already like writing lyrics and I hadn't recorded nothing yet, hadn't sang nothing yet on stage, but I was an aspiring hip hop artist.
Uh-huh.
And I'm pretty sure I'm the only hip hop artist to ever set the roof on fire. Literally. And sleep under it. Ever so cozy. Just nestled under the warmth of the burning beach house.
Yeah.
Which is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let the motherfucker burn. Yeah.
Let this motherfucking burn, yo. So
Man, now we know where it comes from.
I woke up I just woke up off that story being told to me, and I was there for another 2 weeks, and I had to think about it, of course. And then they told me, you're this close to death. You're this close to disfigurement.
Yeah.
Which they said, another minute and a half, I would have been disfigured. You know what I mean? Because I was already losing. Like, I almost lost his eye. The ears were already melting.
Yeah, because I think your eyes are the first thing to go. Probably.
Oh, God. Yeah. This thing was like bad and stuff. But so almost, another minute and a half, you would have been ugly, disfigured, totally disfigured. Another 3 minutes, they said, and just totally self-cremated.
All that alcohol, you set that fucker up.
Like a gas monkey.
Like a gas monkey, you would have lit that fucker up. Yeah.
And
wow.
I thought, I would have saved money on the cremation fee. Nobody would have to pay for the burial.
That's true. I
would have died it was March 15th, actually. And I did the math. Uh-huh. And if anybody out there does the math, that was probably the time I was conceived, because my birthday's coming up, so that's a good 9 months exactly away. So it would have been that full circle of
life.
Of life, yeah. Conception to death to birth to the whole. Oh man! And maybe reincarnation. You never know what was gonna happen. I would have also died in my sleep with no pain. Which is what everybody wants to die in their sleep with no pain.
Yeah, of course.
And if you're a big time partier, which I think I am.
I mean, you're just a little bit. You're all right. This is the most alcohol that's been on this table ever.
I should put some more just to make sure there's never gonna be more.
Yeah.
And so I would have died, again, in my sleep, no pain, and drunk and high on the beaches of Mexico. I mean, that's G status.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I even took it a little bit further. I was like, it was March. I would have kept that hour that you have to give away from the daylight savings time. I would have never had to give it back. I would have kept that bitch.
Because you would have skipped
mine. I don't know shit to nobody. Mine. I would have kept that motherfucker. I would have had to live through another spring or a summer, and I'm a sweaty motherfucker. I know some people know that out there. I'm maybe especially the women. I'm a sweaty motherfucker, man, and just like I wouldn't have had to have made it through another hot time in life, and that would have meant the world to me. If I could just die before another summer, can you please just that way I don't have to like suffer through another whole season of sweating?
Yeah.
Is that 66 S's? I don't know if that. Trying to get that alliteration going, but
I think we're there. Yeah.
Can I please just slip away into serenity without having to sweat through another summer? I don't know. I'll count it. Maybe that might be 66.
Yeah.
But anyway, the first thing I remember getting off of, waking up the next morning, was thinking, my Italian sausage. Oh God, if I don't even know what's going on. The pain pills, the morphine. I don't know. I don't feel nothing. So if this is the moment of truth. I was like, I'm gonna open up the bottom. I'm gonna look down. Okay. If nothing's there, if there's a Band-Aid, if there's a bandage, if there's some kind of mishap where it looks like something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I made a good pact with, mind, body, and soul. Like sat together, had a meeting.
Yeah.
And mind and body were just like, no, okay, check.
That's part of your mind. I mean, it controls your mind anyway.
Yeah, but mind orchestrated the thought, and body was like, okay, we're talking about you. If we open this down here, and we see that you're missing something or whatever.
It does have a mind of its own too, though, right? I mean,
I was like, no.
It's a believer.
If anything's fucked up, and here's where we talk to soul. Soul, we see any of that? If any of that happens. Soul, just jump the fuck out of here. Just leap the fuck out. We don't want to live through this. We do not want to live a life.
Not worth it.
This is not quality of life. This is your old Yeller. This is like old Yeller. This is like, you know what? Just take me into the back of the barn and just shoot me. This is not quality of life. I'm not gonna be pissing out of it. I'm not gonna have no. And again, to the poor people who have colonoscopy bag. I don't think I'm saying it right because I'm slurring right now with alcohol. Right. But colonoscopy. Is that how you say it? Colostomy.
There you go. I think that's what you're looking for.
Cyclops.
You can buy
if anybody has a Cyclops.
You can buy a vowel. Cyclops.
If you're having to piss out of a bag, into a bag, if your junk ain't working, if you can't even jack off a nut. What kind of quality of life is this?
Yeah.
And that was a moment of truth, and I'm telling you, that was it took a while to even look. It was just like... Yeah. And I finally got it up to me, and I looked, and I noticed Stonius was okay.
Oh, man.
His shelf life wasn't that
good.
That Stony Iron meteorite is still doing all right. You know what? Yeah. We can make it to get those meteorites, too.
Oh, nice.
So I said to myself, nah, this ain't over yet. I ain't gonna die. I'm gonna make it through this bitch. Through this. It took me 2 more weeks to get out of the clinic down there. Because I couldn't leave because of the open wounds, the 3rd degree. Yeah. My parents had to come get me. My uncle came and visit me. I had cousins. Everybody came and hit it up. I made it back here. It took me another 3.5 months to get out of the house even, and it took a long time. It took a whole year to get this to. Yeah. To even touch the pinky.
You had to use the stranger.
Yeah, the only thing I could do when this hand was so messed up, the only thing I could do was this. And somebody told me, hey, look, Jesus, God loves you. You can still hold a joint. Yeah. At least you can still, you know what I mean? You can't roll one, but at least you can hold one.
You can hold one.
And it took a self-rehabilitation to finally, I got the pinky. And then months went by, and I got this. And then I got them all, and then to finally snap and riot and do everything I could. And let me just give an anti-shout out to the motherfucking Social Security office, and about people telling you, oh, hey, we'll give you money to... Yeah, all I needed was, help for a year to get this hand going, and you know what I mean? No help. No help from the state, no help from the... I mean, you never do. I didn't expect it, really. Yeah. But then I was told I could get it, and I tried. But sure enough, they don't care about people like me or people like us. You know what I mean? It's all good.
He could still use his hand.
Yeah.
Who cares? No.
Yeah. So what, he can't jack off the same no more. It's too bad. And he shouldn't have been drinking that night.
He's a stranger. Yeah. Plus, he was in Mexico. Who cares?
He was in Mexico. So it took all that time. It took all that effort. It took all that everything. And then everything came to be. Everything went okay. You just had to stay and hang in there. And I eventually started writing lyrics and doing hip-hop and meeting people and doing shows and doing all that. And that's... of course, that led to this, being a comedian and stage performance, stage etiquette, the whole, everything. Yeah. You have it already. That guy already had it. So when I was doing this, it was like nothing. I was like, oh, I've done this before in a different way, but I've done it before.
You essentially got a second chance of life. And like you said, like you were saying earlier, tragedy. From tragedy comes comedy.
Tragedy and comedy and tragedy and comedy and tragedy and comedy. It always goes hand in hand.
Stonius cold, motherfucker.
Hey, you know? Yeah, man, you gotta have that.
You're Stonius.
You gotta have that.
Cheers to that, man.
Hey, cheers to that one.
What is this? I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, okay, so what is it called?
Kamora? Is that what this is?
Kamora.
I don't even know anymore.
It's Kamora.
Yes.
It sounds like Kahlua. It starts with a K and ends with an A. But it's Mayan.
This is to honor the fact that you almost got killed in Mexico, and for my percentage of native or whatever it might be.
I can see
somewhere.
it. I can see it in the face.
I think, yeah.
I see it in the
It's
features.
coming in the brow. Yeah. So man, like I'm glad you're here.
I am glad I'm here too. Man, I'm thankful.
Hey,
for the day.
dude,
I'm thankful for love. Thankful for family. I'm thankful for friendship. I'm thankful for everybody out there. Thankful for everything that's led to everything. I'm thankful for all the bad shit even that's led to all the good shit. I'm even thankful for being thrown in jail and writing them that song in there and to get my ass going and to turn 30 in the 30th way, naked and wet. And it's just like I was brought into the world. I'm thankful for all that shit, man.
There's a lot of people that want to be like that. Right? Naked and wet. Naked and wet.
Live,
I just want to be naked and wet.
Speaking of which, I think you know what? That's a lot of how I'm gonna spend my birthday.
Nice, very nice. Hey, cheers to that.
Naked and wet. Except I think the girl's gonna be more wet.
Probably
wetter than me.
Hope so.
Yeah,
yeah, because
let's hope so.
Number one's still good. Fucking cheers, Stony. It's still nice.